Right, guys, good morning, welcome. Sorry for a little bit of delay when we starting. I went live and then I realized that I still have a peel in my mouth that from a caffeine, and I still need to suck on it. So yeah, it took a little bit of time. We back, and when we weren't streaming for the past 4 days, I believe. All right, got a cold. There was weekends that I need to work. So we weren't streaming. We had a new update to the patch notes. Our playtest 1.2 patch actually expanded itself. So what do we have here? They reduce monster bleeding resistance on elite and ultimate difficulty by 2 and 3% respectively. Uh, the monster auras no longer grant percentage damage absorption unless it's the explicit purpose to be a defensive auras, like defend the heroes, outlaw skirmishes auras. This will prevent scenarios when overlapping auras can make monster unusually tanky. Some auras has the other bonuses buff to compensate for that. Hello, Mim Tomorrow. Greetings, mate. Morning. Oh my god, that pill I did swallow it is so bitter. Jesus Christ, even more bitter than it was yesterday. Could not kill the Lokar? Really? What level you went to kill him? You were like level 100, right? But otherwise the quest yield some loot. That's strange. It seems like your build was like kind of strong for Lokar. It's not actually I'm not a dual build, right? So I do area to mobs. Okay, yeah, auras you were saying. So you need quite a bit, single point damage. Barely then the guy, and then he multiply it. Well, I mean, you just need to kill all of them. Do area damage to all of this. The tank build at my work, not with area stuff. I just like do area stuff, run around, kill them all. Okay, guys. So what do we have here after this? Epic items. That's some change to items. There's change to classes and skills. There's devotion been changed. So hunters increase bleeding damage to 15 by 3 seconds. And protection percentage increase healing to 12. Mogodran Wolf increase percentage increase healing to 20%, and How of Mogodran added percent heals regeneration scaling with rank. And there was a bunch of items been changed here in this patch. Also, there was another short patch. Then hotfix address the cause of crashes and address issue with evade getting interrupted by other skills. So that's all what happening. I think there was an okay, hold it. Am I missing the shit here? Okay, yeah, that's a thing that we want. Probably gonna impact my playthrough the most, right? This one increase the range of all movement skills granted by runes. Change to increase range to all movement skills granted by runes. Reduce cooldown of non-damage runes by 0.51 seconds. So we had the teleportation rune level 1, and that rune has like 40 meters range with 6 seconds cooldown. Let's see how that's gonna impact me. Let's see how that's gonna impact me. They nerfed the Covenant set criminals, did they? Yeah, I kind of don't care about those sets because I'm not really not really familiar with them anyway. Level 59. We still haven't finished Act 1 here. We just got to the Burwich village, I believe, just somewhere at the beginning of it. Well, at the outskirts. So let's see the rune. 5 seconds skill recharge 30-meter range. Nani? Okay, did I say it was like 6 seconds? I think it was 6 seconds, right? But 13 meters. Was it like was it the 12 meters to begin with? Or 14 meters, I mean. How is it improving the shit? They got scammed. Okay, our resistances, are we good with the poison acid here? Is the resistance good? Only bleeding, but we did contemplate how we can increase my bleeding resistance and chaos resistance, right? We did contemplate about that, so should be okay. Just need to get an inventor for myself. Okay, let's go. Time to clear everything. And good morning, Dosphilux. Welcome, mate. Yeah, I read your post on the Discord about puzzles in Pathfinder. There was that puzzle in the prologue. It's like you need to get the right gems. And if I understand correctly, it wasn't actually... There wasn't actually any hints, especially when you started to play in the game. I don't know, maybe they added the hints or whatever to it. The important stuff, the puzzle was giving you like so much... if you solve the puzzle, you get like quite a PA item from it. Okay, this is the cellar we came from. It's not the cellar we came from. Yeah, it's a morning here, guys. What are you saying? It's technically morning. By all means.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, we got all. That's okay. So, this is exactly the area I've been to. Nobody like telling me that I've been here. Come on, guys. Try to brute force the first puzzle, and I saw the color is used twice. Yeah, another bullshit. So like, I did the same thing, mate. I did the same thing. Go to try to brute force it. Only for someone in the chat. Thankfully, I'm a streamer, and there are some people at that point who actually were playing too, saying that you're never gonna do it because there's like some special things about some stuff the developers mentioned somewhere, or some public event, or like some lore. I can't remember the circumstances, but yeah, it's like. We just need to use the code the chat gave me. Okay, you know what? The weight looking different. So they decrease the recharge here 3 seconds. 3 seconds for weight. Yeah, so like I don't know why they didn't decrease like seconds here. I think it was like still 5 seconds. I don't know. 6 seconds was it? Was really 6 seconds? 40 meters. Need to check yesterday replay. Well, previous day replay. But it's also increased range to 10 meters. The weight is just such a good movement speed, movement skill now. Ridiculous. And it's happened so fast too. Okay, we're about to hit level 60 here meanwhile.
I can't do that yet.
I really like this weight now. We're gonna see how this works like against normal plebs. But so far, well, okay, I still can try, can evade into some obstacle, which is gonna stop it, right? Trying to jump through the breach, that did work at least. Occultist order, so we can go and fight that guy with my non-existent chaos resistance, which I refuse to do. There was some book or some drawing for the kind. Yeah, I mean, I never found it to begin with, but maybe they did add it, right? Maybe they did add it, like I say, there was extensive amount of patches the game went through. So maybe people were complaining about, and they decided we're gonna add the hints. Nobody gonna find it anyway. Oh, okay, there isn't. So that's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, yeah. Because there was no hints when I started it, like, as well. I played the game on the release, right? So a lot of stuff changed. Even like during a couple of months I played it, which has resulted in me not finishing the game anyway. There was still we went through staggering amount of change to the game. They redone all of this Crusader tactical fights and stuff. Now I haven't found any hint at all, and chat was saying there shouldn't be any anyway. Okay, those red doggos are dangerous. So we want here, we want a little bit more easy resistance, a little bit more Arcanist, a little bit more offensive ability here. Because we're gonna remove my salt.
Can't do that yet.
Purified salt? It's called purified salt? It's called purified salt, never mind. Yeah, so how do you enjoy in the tactical fight in a crusade? What is your opinion on it? I did like it quite a bit. It's reminded me a lot of Heroes of the Might of Magic. You know, like those kind of games. Oh my god, we just wrecked into those people here. Or zombies. One here. So it was like somewhere. Okay, it's a little bit farther. That island, the secret island. We're gonna visit it here as well. The minigame on in general. Did they make it minigame? It was like back when I was playing, it was full game mode, like playable game mode.
Can't do that yet.
I don't know, I can't call it minigame like this. You know, like you go in like on a tactical map, right? Then you engage in fight. You have your side of the monsters. You are controlling. There's enemies, monsters, and you need to utilize abilities of the monsters. Like every have unique abilities. There are the heroes, the generals who controlling those guys, giving them bonuses, giving them magic and shit. That's not how it's right now. So hardly to call it like mini game, at least in my opinion. But yeah, like that mod, I really did like it. It's good you auto-resolve them. What? What? Blasphemy. What a blasphemy, mate.
That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet.
Okay, let's get my health back. It's dead. It's dead. Got his tail, which is monster infrequent, but not good for us, is it? Dangerous domain, casting speed for monster and skill cooldown reduction. Huh? Yeah, it's all because of the start. Not my fault. Don't give me a bullshit start. What happened on the start?
I can't do that yet.
I was gathering, so like I went for the route like of evil overlord, you know, the most important demon there will be. I was playing for Soratsa after all, and I gathered a veritable army of like what was they called, those guys, the land people. So it was powerful dark army alongside some crusaders.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, we have a quest here in a while. Dude, this like I think making this await 3 seconds cooldown, it was a big mistake. It was a big mistake. You just
Can't do that yet.
it's just you don't need any runes anymore. Like I feel in the full having this tier over here. So in my previous build, this tier sync was kinda must be. Now it can be replaced by a weight, and you just can move around. No problem. Yeah, well, I don't even using the teleport anymore. I think that they make a big mistake with this. Yeah, I had Asken Skeleton Archer sniping my troops on other side. Tried to reach for several battles. I was like trying to auto-resolve a victory. That was that was it. Yeah, sounds like a bullshit.
That skill's not ready.
Well, I mean, good thing you could rely on some supreme intelligence. That mean AI. At least. Oh well, this guy looks like a trouble.
That skill's not ready.
Bone shaker. Let's shake him a little bit. Okay, no challenge. Been a while. Let's check what we have behind. Honestly, in my there were some quite hard fights in the tactical mode, especially some of them they lead into to the items. You know, like there are some really hard fights. So I was getting my satisfaction reading all of this manually. Okay, but yeah, how many hours did you spend in the game? I already spent a lot, like definitely more than 100, mate. Definitely more than 100. It's a long game. It's like as long as a Baldur's Gate.
That skill's not ready.
But then again, like I was playing it like very slowly, because I was doing every single fight. It was a tactical mode. At the beginning of the when the game was released, there was no speeding up the tactical mode. You know, I would need to wait and watch all the enemies like doing their moves and shit. So they added, if I remember, they added later. So there was stuff like that I had to deal with. It's quite a long game, and I, like I say, I haven't finished it. Yeah, I'm 100 and searching around Dresden for half of Act 3 maybe.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, this fight was dangerous. There's still more coming. I got a legendary.
That skill's not ready.
Jesus Christ, this totem, more of them coming and coming. What the hell? Codex of Truths. Fire damage. Fortunately, we can't really use it. How much can casting speed I got? Let me check it. Let me check the casting speed. Somewhere here. There's attack speed. Okay, this is the third tab. Chance to block, slow. That's not a third block. Should be somewhere here in that case. Okay, it's 118 out of like 200, so it's not really that great. Not really that great. Could be like way better. Very small green items.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Did we not find the stupid apprentice yet? It's not even the seller of the apprentice. Yeah, casting speed is it's definitely important for faster calendar. Yeah, meaning I can kill the bosses faster. Don't care about those plebs. But then again, I barely have like any good items here. There's the crucial item we have for the build, which is my Gizzard Skull. You know what? I was saying we need to actually go and farm for better Gizzard Skull here. That'll be makes sense. But yeah, anyway, just like saying, enjoying the game so far. The Pathfinder.
That skill's not ready.
You know, it would be a very great game if they voice acted it, if they make it like as much efforts as the as much efforts in theatrics, right, as the Baldur's Gate developers did. Imagine like if all of you have in Baldur's Gate all of those like cinematics, like you say, new type of movie. If it's all they had in a Pathfinder. Maybe try the mini game on the second playthrough already overhandled how to play it. Yeah, I was super enjoying it because, like I say, it have a lot of tactical decision to make, right? So you overall need to control your army, right? Take care of about like supplying it, not to exhaust it, your generals overall, and stuff like that. And the fighting itself was like remind me a lot of Heroes of Might and Magic. It actually was like I suspect they took quite a bit of from Heroes of Might and Magic, and it was like one of my favorite games in the past. So I did really enjoy it. But yeah, like the amount of stuff is overwhelming. It's not only about like oh, someone just killed a guy. It's not only about that mini game, like you name it, controlling your troops and shit. It's also like you need to do a better job with the kingdom management, right? The kingdom management, which is directly involved in getting some type of troops for your army, or removing possibilities from getting like other type of troops and stuff like that. So there's multiple layers to the game. And yeah, admittedly, it's on the first playthrough. It's could be like quite overwhelming. I did have like my experience playing the first Pathfinder, which is I think it would be okay to say that the first Pathfinder was a less complicated game. Still complicated, so on many levels. And there's the skills, right? There's the skills of all your companions. Yeah, this fact is harder than Divinity 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate have a simplified system, simplified D&D rules, right? The Pathfinder is like how the D&D is supposed to be played in back in the days. Yeah, the golden age of D&D, 3.5. So, and well, you have 6 companions, right? 6 companions in Pathfinder. A standard party, basically. While at least Baldur's Gate getting you just like 4 companions. Oh my god, those guys look serious here. So much easier damage. Got some legendary. And Blueprint Tinker's Ingenuity. Okay. Not exactly the stuff I care about, because we're gonna wipe out the saves anyway. This is just a beta.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, we can't carry anymore. Meanwhile, don't have my Raven. There's nothing here. Okay, let's go to the island. This is the ultimate difficulty. So we have the shrine on the island over here. You just need to go somewhere. Wait, somewhere alongside the breach. Is it? Haven't been visiting that place in a while, so I forgot where to go. This way. It's on the other side, is it? Somehow under the breach. So do we go through there? Devil's crossing is safe. I insist you come with me. We're full dare to challenge me in the end. Okay, how the fuck I gonna get to that place? But yeah, like the game like this very complex, because you need literally to think about not only your build, but how to mesh your build with your companions' builds, and how like make the ultimate how to get the ultimate benefits from your companions and stuff.
I can't do that.
Now there's a lot of like what they called traits or whatever that need like some group activities. For example, you get a better attack rolls if you're if your companion with the same trait staying near the enemy, if you like flanking it or something, and then have like attack of opportunities. Undeserved clown fiesta here from Arcanist Drop. Undeserved yet. Welcome, mate. Greetings. Yeah, we're just talking about like important stuff here, which is Pathfinder. Early start, I'm feeling a little bit better compared to yesterday at least. Still, there is this urge to cough, but yeah, a little bit better. So hopefully we have like a full-time stream. Full 10 hours, at least 8.
That skill's not ready.
Because you know what? Apparently they have already the launch of Phantom Liberty. It wasn't 6 p.m. for me. It just happened a couple of hours ago. Everyone playing Phantom Liberty.
Can't do that yet.
I don't know, I need at least to finish the Lies of P to start it.
My inventory is full.
Stupid inventory is full.
Can't do that yet.
Jump, freeze them, do this freeze range. It's insane. It's just insane. Only wish my calendar to pass will have a similar range. That'll be good. Okay, devotion point. Devotion point. There is some fancy chest over here with a legendary item. Okay, can I grab it?
Carry anymore.
Not really. I just don't want to go back. to sell my loot yet. Yeah, I was thinking about like getting my weapon that giving me +1 to all Arcanist skills, right? That shield in level 75 or something. Well, that's the mace look like a shield. But honestly, this one -1 seconds to flash freeze is just so good here, because I can constantly keep the normal mobs constantly in a frozen state. Right, seconds recharge 4.3 and duration 4.8. It's really great. Okay, gonna grab this one. Easy crystal. Freezes fools.
That skill's not ready.
And I mean, and this is more often than not also
Inventory is full.
freezing normal guys. Alright.
My inventory is full.
Wait a sec, I can't take this. What is this? It's two-handed ranged shit. Okay. Oh, who cares? It's just +2 to Scandra Elemental and +2 to Arcanist. Who cares? Probably not gonna use it anyway. Can use two-handed because then we means we're not gonna be able to use the skull here. Okay, we're done here. We're done here. Let's go sell the shit. And see, maybe there are some good legendaries
See what's left
that I can actually can use for. We did crafted a new belt, by the way. Level 50 last time. So more damage, more resistances. I'm gonna sell those. So, okay, so what do we have here? Require 557 physique, which is a lot. But it's also giving me like quite a bit of armor here. Alright. Fire damage converted to lightning damage. Okay, fire damage converted to lightning damage. We don't want this one. Unfortunately, we don't want this one. The Dawn Shard. Yeah, it's I mean, we still can make, you know, like the Calendar Tempest, I was like looking at it, it's such a versatile skill. You can currently be using this as a fire damage, but we can make it lightning damage as well, I believe. Somewhere with like we can make it cold damage with this. We can make it explicitly cold damage. You can make it ether damage. Let's see. This one is Scandra. Okay, this one. Flash freeze. Okay, this is the flash freeze shit. I think I sold that one. So yeah, it's quite a versatile skills in terms of like how many of a different kind of type of damage you can make it do. All right. This is a really good breastplate in terms of armor, but I can't really just use it. It's also giving me chaos resistance, which is like really neat. Can't use it. Can transfer my fire damage to lighten because fire damage have great synergy with flash freeze here. Too bad. But what we can do with that? Nothing. Okay, lightning damage. We don't care about those. We don't care about those. Did replace them with pants. We did. And new boots with a lot more armor here. Elemental damage gives in. Giving me some physical resistance. The Golemborn, who flash became a stone and you're impervious to the physical attacks. Chance when get hit. 200 armor, internal trauma, radiation. 200 armor. That's a decent amount for 15 seconds. But I think my boot's still okay. I want those flash weavers or whatever they're called. The skill that gives you flash additional like 5k health on the hit. And then check this one. Physical damage converted to chaos damage. Yeah. I heard the chaos damage builds in Grim Dawn is really powerful. Because anyone have rarely some resistances to it. So stuff like that. Okay, what do we have here? +2 to all skills. Two-handed, like, easy. And it's just +2 to all skills. It doesn't really matter what kind of skills. Can use with anything. It's like really good, is it? You know what? I shouldn't sell this. I shouldn't sell. I should just put it in my storage for now. Yeah, let's just put this legendary in storage. Because I don't think I have the silver bolts in my Grim Dawn storage yet. Death Omen, Curse of Frailty, physical damage converted to vitality damage. This is still more. This is still more armor than my current one. Health, offensive, defensive ability. Elemental resistance, vitality resistance. So we're not losing anything here, but except we need quite a bit of physique to wear it. But physics means more defensive ability, which is also what we need here. That's could be a thing. We're missing quite a bit of spirit. Okay, never mind, never mind. I'm gonna find something better. Okay, there's Ether damage to Calendar and Tempest over here. Fire damage converted to Ether damage of Calendar and Tempest. That's what I'm talking about. The Calendar to Tempest is such a versatile skill, yeah. And this is like this is not even monster infrequent, right? Fish Wrapper Codex. This is just like a normal item, normal green. So kind of good, kind of good. Yeah. The bolts, a Baldurian mask, almost. Don't need
Put
that.
it to good use.
Okay.
What do you want?
Found a screw. Explain yourself. Continue. Continue. We have a deal. Yeah, we have a deal with this guy. Still can't get any augments here. Getting augments on my weapons and shit gonna be good. Let's be honest, gonna be good. But we're about to get respected at least. I'm gonna close for her. Okay, there is honor it. There's honor it. Be good. So let's see. Piercing damage plus offensive ability, acid damage, retaliation. So what this? Lightning damage, ether resistance. So this is just giving me ether resistance for amulets and rings. Okay. So we can definitely sacrifice some ether resistance in a process. As some vitality resistance, which is I don't really care. And elemental resistance to a pets. Alright. What about medallions here? Fire damage, lightning damage, ether and chaos resistance. Losing some offensive ability. But it's giving me casting speed. Alright. 5%. Chaos resistance, easier offensive ability, 45. It's not that bad. Physical damage, easier damage. So what we're gonna do here, we just grab something and give me additional offensive ability, or just grab something with this easy resistance. Yeah, it's like 10 easy resistance. And I can go on the Trinket Amulets here. So 30 easy resistance overall, just from this.
Put it to good use.
Right, so we definitely can replace the salt here. We have like 26 over the maximum right now. Don't need this this thing. The Drake Strange Key. Okay, it's because Darlet and Devil Crossing. Who's a Darlet? Oh, like an inventor. Yeah, we good here. So what I want to do, because we're like starting like this inventor shenanigans, let's go and open a rift to, well, to the mansion, right? Let's go and get inside the Burrish Mansion, for example, for whatever reason I didn't do it before. Mistakes were made. And then we can craft the shit, get myself maximum resistances. Alright, so we interested in that chaos resistance, we're interested in the bleeding resistance. We did just solve the problem how we can manage them, well, 4 days ago. But you know my memory, I kind of forgot how we did it. Yeah.
That skill's not
Well,
ready.
it's including something about like putting something on my headpiece, and then putting something on my offhand. Well, offhand is should be something that gives 20 chaos resistance. The tallow, or candle, whatever it's called. The Glare of the Griffin reached the next level. 3700k, rather say, 37k crit over there. Not bad at all. Okay, nice. So what we want? We want to try to farm of this better version of Kizorg's Skull, right? It could give me like, this is basically a super basic version of it. We can get like something way better. Not gonna farm for too long, because we need to remove the salt from it anyway. May as well go and try to get a better one. Oh my god, like, almost got killed myself. Was running here without my acid resistance. Forgot about Blood of Dreek. Along the way we can grab as many of Easter crystals as we possibly could, because those we need. Okay, so there's the perpetrator.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, so what is this? This we're taking, and there's a skull.
I can't do that yet.
Let's get this easy crystals here. We're good. Main menu. Get back. Just resetting these monsters. So what we got here? What do we got here? Fire damage, 172. Is this already more fire damage for me? Less offensive ability. That's fine. So more poison resistance. Skill cooldown a little bit less. Okay, so this is just giving me additional fire damage. Bonus to all pet damage. You don't care about pet damage. 25%. Subjugator. So that Subjugator shit we don't really care about. Scorching was good because Scorching giving me that additional fire damage. But Subjugator, meh. That's a pet bonus shit. Who cares about it? Let's try to reroll two more times. Let's say 2 more times. You know me hating, how much hate I have to farm and shit. Fortunately, with the new patch, you have a guaranteed chance to get in monster and frequent from this guy. If before you would need to spend like time and time again just to try to get the monster and frequent out over here. Now you're the time you're just spending to getting better affixes from that monster and frequent. That's about all. Celerity.
I can't do that yet.
It's not exactly a sync, is it? Main menu. Yeah, and it's super fast farming this guy too. Okay, what do we got for celerity? Sandstorm, so like fire, it's still a little bit more fire damage here. Offensive ability the same. It's 24% casting speed and 4% physical resistance. I think it's good. I think it's as good as you can get here. Better cooldown reduction as well. Yeah, I just can't imagine getting better. I mean, this is how like 172 fire damage, so there's more fire damage overall, but like casting speed 24%. This is huge. This is like so huge, and additional physical resistance, which we need for my protection, right? Acid and poison resistance, we don't care about that. Okay, let's go and roll one more time for this, but I don't think we can get anything better than this. This is just like, this is too good. It is just too good. Crystal, where there's any other good is a crystal here.
I can't do that.
Okay, let's see how lucky we are here. Is a crystal. Main menu, and we're good to go. I'm not gonna get greedy with like I say, with this farming. Let's put my Raven in defensive. So let's see. This one, Mystic of Corruption, have vitality damage here, poison damage, more spirit. Which is good for me. Casting speed of 9%. It's also giving me casting speed. And giving me Poison Bolt skill chance on attack, right? Some poison damage, you don't really care. So this is probably the best one so far. Sorry about that. Forgot to mute my microphone. Yes, so like we have 10k and 713 damage with my calendar and advance right now. Should be the most damage here, which is additional 600, right? Additional 600. This is just barely 300 damage, but it's giving me that physical damage resistance in conjunction with my Blood of Drake. It's like 19 physical resistance percent, so I'll take it. It's also casting speed, right? Like I say, was very important. Casting speed go to 142. Yes, please. Cooldown reduction also better. So 4.1 second recharge for my flash freeze. Yeah.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay, we definitely like selling this one. We don't need it anymore. I probably don't need this one at all. And we just keep in those. Do I just sell this? Sell this. Fire damage. Get out of here. Empowered needs a crown. Let's be waiting for level 65 for it. Alright. It's looking a little bit better, and +1 to Arcanist skills. Which is I gladly take. So what we need? We need the cows...
Safe storage.
the chaos resistance. Also wanted to put this into storage here, just in case. I need the chaos resistance.
Got any more scrap metal? Go on now.
Fuck.
I do
Run
the best
buttons.
I can with what I've got.
Run buttons. So that's a black tallow, is it? It's amulet and medals, chaos resistance, gas not it. The silver also giving me a bleeding resistance in the meantime, which is we need a bleeding resistance. Damage to Kasunians. So this goes here. This is giving me on my offhand 71 bleeding resistance, 73 chaos resistance, and let's see. Sanctified Bone. Yeah, that's what we want. Vitality resistance, chaos resistance. I don't care about vitality resistance. I was gonna improve my chaos resistance. So if we were talking about getting Sanctified Bone here. It's just like, yeah, we don't have any scenario here yet. Just don't have any scenario here. Vitality, maybe we need, because we're using the Soul Shard over here, and probably would need something better than Soul Shard. Let's get Sanctified Bond over here. It's Purified Salt. That's expensive, so. That's like a really expensive 37 only shards. Need to go and like do something with my Easter shards here. Okay, vitality resistance, chaos resistance. So chaos 83, vitality also 24. So what we wanted on my ring, something for my defensive ability. The blood crystal, alright. The bloody crystal. 75 armor and defensive ability, and a bleeding resistance. That's like level 75.
Hey, don't
okay.
get killed out there.
It's level 75. So that's conclude our more or less distribution of my well, what is called components, components on my gear. The one thing I'm missing still is increased armor absorption, right? On the chest armor. So piercing and bleeding resistance. Yeah, we would need to replace the silk wash with this, but I can't do it right now. So my armor rating is still kind of bad, and still armor absorption also not good at all. And as well as defensive ability, we at least wanted like 1600 over there somehow. Shard of Man here, physical damage. I don't care about the Shard of Man here.
Iron well spent.
But yeah, let's take a look at my skills meanwhile here. I have 2 points available to where we can spend. We can get myself a little bit more elemental damage with my Raven buff. Alright. We're done with vulnerability already. So as much as we can go so far with a soft cap. I can increase the range of invulnerability, but the problem is we're using the vulnerability mostly on the bosses, so I don't really care about range. It's just waste of points at this point. Arcanist, there's a bunch of things in Arcanist we can spend my points into. Let's see, like more damage to my Inferno, more fire damage and shit. I guess it's okay. Right, I guess that's okay. There's more offensive ability here with Overlord, meaning I'm gonna crit more often. I was thinking about getting myself Reckless Power as well, because it's also improving the casting speed. So it's okay to just start climbing towards level 50 here as well. Yeah, I think it's okay. So this is giving me immediate damage here. It's giving me immediate damage, and we're also getting some stats by climbing, which is gonna do for quite a long now. Get myself level 15 Arcanist. That should be a goal for now. And devotion guys. We did decided with some help from a chart last time that we want to go for Eldritch Fire next, which is like have minus fire resistance, which is kind of stuck in with all the other minus fire resistance, but we're lacking one point in the chaos over here. So, and I was thinking about getting the Jackal, here, which is probably okay. It's giving me some physical resistance, some damage, right, and total speed here. Well, offensive total speed, I'll take it. So my the total speed actually didn't give me additional cast speed. Or were we like 142? It should give me additional cast speed, right? Can turn to past 1100 here. Damage. Nice. Let's get back. Actually, let's go and kill that other boss here. Well, this guy. The boss behind the door. So this guy. Yeah, the build is progressing. So that's very good news. Couldn't actually make myself yesterday play the Grim Dawn because I still was feeling quite a bit ill, and my thinking capacity were greatly reduced. So like I knew that we would need to think about like all of those complemented my resistances with components and stuff. Just didn't thought I could handle it. Yeah, today fortunately feeling a little bit better. Let's see how long I actually will be able to hold. Feeling this better. That's another question altogether.
That skill's not ready.
But yeah, meanwhile we can go here without any fear with my 83 chaos resistance. And 83
That skill's not ready.
83% easy resistance, also looking good. Let's be honest here. This guy's 68.
That skill's not ready.
Dude, like he just. Did you saw what he did? I couldn't use any skills. Every skills were on cooldown. That's kind of bad when my main skill is not up to attack. The resistance comes before the armor, not very logical, but else with so little armor resistances won't be of much use. Does it? Does it? So honestly, I don't know like order here, mate. I don't know about the order. How it's working Titan Quest? Should be the same here. I mean, armor only protect you from physical attacks, is it? So, from physical damage. So it's not gonna give you like much against like elemental damage or something. Much, I mean, is not giving you anything. Yeah, I honestly don't know like if the resistance came in first when you take in a physical damage, or is it armor? Yeah, from common RPG, you first like check armor, what goes through, you have to resist against it. Probably, it's probably how it goes here, right? You have some flat damage, then minus armor damage, then resistance. No, I think it's the case here, mate, because like armor does matter in this game quite a bit.
Can't do that yet.
People wouldn't say take care about your armor if
I can't do that yet.
if it wasn't important. Dude, like what happened with all of those harbingers here?
Do that yet.
Those guys are super dangerous. Despite of my resistances. But yeah, armor, like I say, armor only protects you from physical physical damage, so. Alright. It's probably like saying the higher your armor rating, the less damage you will take from physical attacks. Right? It's even saying here in the description. Bonuses on skills and on non-armor pierces are added to all armor slots too. Well, the piercing attack is it's a attack that piercing armor made. Why would armor protect you from a piercing attack, which is supposed to pierce the armor? It's make no sense.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, piercing going through the armor.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, we got his spawn here.
I can't do that yet.
This guy taking his sweet time to get killed.
do that yet.
Wait, health, what are you doing? Get a health potion. Just die, Randy.
I can't do that yet.
Okay. Get a potion. Are we good? Are you dead? He's dead. We got his monster frequent Salazar for that familiar things. Right, physical damage converted to vitality. Yes, obviously not all piercing damage can ignore armor if it's like not 100% AP, right?
That skill's not ready.
No idea, mate. In my book, piercing damage goes through the armor. It's not really like physical damage. But I mean, yeah, there was a percentage of piercing damage that goes through armor. You're absolutely correct. So maybe, yeah, maybe not actually all the piercing damage will be ignored by armor. I don't know how this works. Never had a piercing build here. To go more in details. Maybe I did know how it works, but I forgot, you know me. Maybe I did research it a long time ago. Okay, that's like a lot of green items, we don't really care. Okay, I was done with this guy in a while. Let's go to the Warden laboratory. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm pressing the wrong buttons.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, just kill some innocent spiders here. But yeah, despite your armor, you definitely want the piercing resistance for sure. And you definitely want the armor, because a lot of enemies doing physical damage to begin with. However, there's another thing. There is another thing about this current patch. They did reduce the amount of physical damage enemy dealing to you on legendary difficulty, on ultimate difficulty, and coincidentally on elite difficulty as well. So what does mean is maybe you would not need as much armor value by default to come into like ultimate difficulty as you would need like before. So there was those kind of changes. Do you know if they are implemented in the current playtest or not yet?
I can't do that yet.
But yeah, like I would expect there will be like less requirements to armor. On the other hand, there is a Thunder skill, right? There is a Thunder skill, and that skill is just evil by itself. If the enemy gonna deal less physical damage to you, but his overall damage gonna increase by what, like 25%, all incoming damage to you. Not much of improvement. Okay, 10% the fire damage over here. I'll take it. Let's check the spider nest here. Sleep defense chest.
I can't do that yet.
There's my favorite type of totems here. There's a bunch of dudes that just charge at you. Okay, there was no charger dudes here. Just some other plebs. Those guys who were look like a problem. But we can keep them frozen permanently. No challenge at all. Just get wrecked. Jesus Christ, it's like so easy.
That skill's not ready.
Get wrecked, boys. That's a bunch of items here. Well, most of them we don't care about it. They just pick out all of it. In case there's some important. I don't also think the most crucial improvement here was about like how much of gold you just get in, by running around instead of like selling everything every like 5 minutes. We're already like half a million and a half here, almost. Well, probably $1.5 million because like we bought, we were doing like some
skill's not ready.
crafting right and shit. Just require gold. Will you be able to start on ultimate, or do you marriage still needed to be both? I think they still need to be able to be both in the current version of playtest, right?
That skill's not ready.
The patch we just read that implemented is just giving, well, the mirror change is nothing about ultimate difficulties. Make sure that you back up your saves, save files, and shit. If you're going to go to try the playtest, because just can wipe a bunch of your characters and stuff. Oh, you will never play the guinea pig?
I can't do that yet.
I've tried to stop once it has been out a year. Well, this will be the longest playtest they ever like had, according to the developers. So I'm gonna take a lot for the implementations to take a route. To do the balancing right now. What they did, they make this evade even shorter cooldown, and I think its mistake is making the skills like very OP. It's making use of the runes right on your medals unimportant, unless you have runes for like specifically dealing a damage. But yeah, it's just. I think it's just making it the best
that skill's not ready.
Moment skill so far that you're getting for free even. Evadance completely needed. You have outer weights like rune steps and so much mitigation stuffs. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like the evade. Come on. It's just I think in the current iteration it's just too OP. It was okay when it was like how it was in a previous patch. So it was it had a shorter range. It had a bigger cooldown. So it couldn't like willy-nilly just use it to run around like I'm do, but I still was using it for it. But I think they just make it too great right now. So expecting that that's gonna be changed as well. They're trying to figure out the best balance and shit. No need for manual wait, when you can simply click and walk out of the way. Maybe. I mean, I still have a teleport away. So before this, like, I always had a teleport as my emergency runaway button, right? If any of my mage build had the rune of a rift tier. But later on there'll be different runes that it could do like a teleportation to, with the lesser cooldown. But evade is just like just 3 seconds. It's just way too much. It's having even better range, right? It's okay, maybe not 10-meter range. This is like 13 meters range. It's not a big difference when you think about it. And there's like a whole bunch of balancing issues that you're gonna probably emerge with editing items, right? They planning to rehaul all spectre of items.
That skill's not ready.
So about the weight, right? You're saying you don't need like a manual weight. I think what they're planning to do is make this game more dynamic, you know. Because they improving the damage of a bunch of bosses. It's already like in the official patch, right? A bunch of old bosses got damage buffs and stuff. So they want to make the game like more dynamic in it. In it means that the enemy with huge damage, right? You just wouldn't be able to face stun them like most builds do. You need to run, juke around, kite, watch for those huge attacks that can deal the most damage, and trying to just jump away from it, evade basically. It is like after all action RPG.
I can't do that yet.
But we haven't much of the action part in a while. So yeah, that's my opinion. That's like what I'm gathered from the developers' messages in the forums and stuff. We'll see how this is gonna work, alright? I think the patch itself will see the day, the light of the day, close to next year spring or something, because that's where they trying to get a new expansion, and maybe there will be like some specific boss fights there that really would require your skillfully evade boss attacks. Running away is not my idea of action, it's a waste of my playing time. It's not running away, come on mate, we have this talk like so many times. The tactical retreat, at least. Call it the right word.
Can't do that yet.
There's even a better word, I would say. So how's the Russia calls it? The gesture of the goodwill, right? Sounds cool, is it? But yeah, but any means we're not running away. Just fighting smart. The question is smart or not smart. We'll be able to get the Warden here with my level 62. Okay, at least will be like 68, 8 or something, is it? Okay, run buttons again. Jesus Christ, the stupid run buttons.
I can't do that.
Overwatches.
I can't do that yet.
Get out, use your poison damage. Let's see this area. Should be some fancy loot.
I can't do that yet.
Like poison damage, poison damage. The funniest thing I should have like 80% right is my poison acid resistance for my Blood of Dreek. We just still getting through it like no problem. Maybe I need to go over a maximum something. Which will be strange to, that I need to go over a maximum with normal monsters, because according to the patch again, they remove ability for monsters, for a bunch of monsters having resistance reduction. So only like some unique monsters, like Mogodran for example, like Celestial, have the ability to reduce players' resistances. Stuff like that. So you would think that's gonna resistance reduction gonna impact you less than before, but maybe not when it's camp for poison and acid. I don't know.
That skill's not ready.
Well, this will like just wrecked and everything here. It was Calendar Tempest and my Flash Freeze combination. It's really powerful, like, it's really, really powerful.
I can't do that yet.
There's a dead end? Nani? We can finish the Jackal here in a while. So additional 15% to all damage and 2% resistances. So next we can work on my Witch Blade. Witch Blade can get a mage here. Nope. Can get a mage. Can get the torch. So Witch Blade gonna give me a 1/1. Alright. Then I can put a 1 into Crossroads. I can get a mage at least. But the torch here will require more shenanigans. Fire damage, maximum fire resistance, reduction stun duration, which is good. So I think we're going for a torch. Yeah, well, let's start with the Witch Blade for now. So now, okay, it's not a monster. Some reflection in the water.
That skill's not ready.
Most of the time, like you see, I not even using my Curse of Reality here in the fights, and we're planning to put the curse, the Witch Blade skill on the Curse of Reality for that additional minus fire resistance.
I can't do that yet.
So that's how it is. Okay, we investigated everything over here. Took us a while. And now we finally can go and count for those easy crystals.
I can't do that yet.
Did we got a new relic, by the way? Or we don't? A new relic level 60 or it's level 65? I think it's level 60, is it? I think it's level 60, so we actually need to go and craft like the relic, preferably before the boss fight here.
I can't do that yet. I can't carry anymore.
Well, look at this, we can't carry anymore. The game's saying go, do it. Sure. I will take my leave for now. Sell those items and craft the relic.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got.
Another good thing that they done with this current iteration of the patch, and it probably will be an official patch, is simplifying the relic crafting. +1 to shaman. So selling. So it's really looks solid, and yeah, I like it. I like it. You just if you have the base relic, most often than not, the next relic that you want to go for your build will be include your base relic you crafted before. It's a great decision, and less crafting materials, less time to gather those materials and actually craft the shit. Stone Fist of Rebuke, +2 to Soldier. Okay, there's another Flesh Wrapped Codex for easier damage to Calendar and Tempest. Glows of the Soul Torch. Easier damage, offensive ability, Calendar and Tempest +2. Which is like interesting, right? This one, what we were using before. The Soul Glows over here. The Soul Touch. This is just improved, empowered version of it. It's not giving me like much of a damage. Alright. Which is my current gloves also not dealing much of a damage. But it's helping me with... I was helping with some elemental resistances, which is okay. Helping me getting my Calendar and Tempest to hard cap, right? Because we're only 23 out of 26 here. So this is going to be even better. Even more damage. Even more fire damage here.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Sure. That's like some potential upgrade for level 65 here. The crown and the gloves. Here's some damage, elemental damage. And a little bit more physical resistance. Prismatic shield, chance when hit 100%. For 8 seconds, getting more resistances here. Alright. But it requires 721 physique. That's probably impossible. Yeah, we only like not even 500 here. That's probably most likely impossible to get. Well, look at this, empowered Manifestarius. Physical damage converted to elemental damage for your pets. That was an important item for my previous pet build. Which is like for whatever reason, you know, like my previous pet build, which is whenever finished, I was supposed to go with like to legendary difficulty with. It's never got like transferred to. It's never got transferred to this patch. Right, I only have like my 3 level 100 characters, nothing else. Not my hardcore characters. So I wonder what's up with that. Probably should look for better gloves like in a while, right? Fire damage. What about this elemental burning damage, attack speed, elemental resistance 14. It's looking okay, is it? This one. Give me some 5% to spirit. Give me almost the same offensive attack. Is there resistance? We loosen some. Is there resistance? And elemental resistance. Okay. Did have a better armor, however.
Put it to good use.
Yeah, let's go to the relic crafting. What we settle
I do
on.
the best I can with what I've got.
Arcanist. Definitely something giving me +1 Arcanist. So level 60. Is it the one? Is counterbalance. There is this one. Is there in chaos? Attack speed, casting speed, easy resistance, damage to cereals, damage to cereal corruption. And there is eternity after that. Elemental damage, defensive ability. We definitely want to craft eternity after this. We want to craft eternity, but it requires us melees here in Ozich. Yeah, is there damage? So it's not giving me like this one, giving me like some elemental damage. Elemental damage. It's just not giving me any elemental damage whatsoever. Giving me some easy resistance in the process. Which is, this is no easy resistance at all. Chance to an attack, chance to pass through enemies, easier damage and chaos damage. So this one, alright, let's say, is giving me that damage, skill reduction, cost, total speed, +1 Arcanist. Critical attack has a more elemental imbalance here. I'll like recruit, burning damage, elemental damage. Yeah. Which will be a good boost for me, but it will be hard for me to craft eternity after. Do we need eternity? Probably. Probably want eternity, yeah? Because look at this. 53 defensive ability, right? 53 defensive ability, 80 elemental damage instead of 69. Elemental imbalance will be powerful to begin with. You know what? This will be powerful too. Require Hound and Riftstone in a process. So we'll craft like eternity in that place. Like I said, some more Easter damage, more defensive ability, and time loop. 30% chance on critical attack, 1 second to all current active skills cooldown, 4 seconds recharge. Yeah, I gonna roll with Iskander's balance here. Yeah. Loosen 5% to total health, which is not really cool. A Riftstone. Need 1 Riftstone here. So yeah, crafting here is really easy. It's really easy. Craft like level 60 artifact just took me a couple of clicks here to do. And yeah, so bonus, completion bonus, +1 to disintegration and 1 to star pact. That's a bullshit completion bonus, however. 103 elemental damage. Yeah, total speed 6. Okay, 6 total speed. That should impact my custom speed 154. It was 148. So total speed going to towards my custom speed. Yeah, sure. Calendar Tempest went to how much damage? To 12k and 391, and we started today with 10k. So more or less 2k damage to my Calendar Tempest per attack, and the DPS even higher because we increased the casting speed for this. Nice. Disintegration and Star Pact.
Hey, don't get killed out there.
It's nothing that we care about. Star Pact to this one. Cold damage, cooldown reduction with skills. Yeah. Disintegration, it's from Ray here. Could be better bonus on completion, but can't really complain much. The total health loss is kinda bad. Could have been better.
I can't do that yet.
I feel not very safe. At least I have like 10k health in this on the ultimate. All right. So I feel like you want more than 10k on the mage. Which is like I like the stuff that if you're playing for a mage, right? The game recognizes your main stat is the spirit. Okay, a spirit giving you like some health bonuses over here, 600 health. Well, actually everything giving you health. Never mind, never mind. Whatever, like points to put to. I think we just put additional points here in my physique to get the defensive ability up. Let's see. Got my defensive ability just a tiny bit up, which has got my health almost to 6800 here.
Can't do that yet.
Okay, those guys were no challenge at all again. Hopefully the Warden will be some challenge when I can showcase my ultimate player skills. Okay, grab the Ether Crystal. Reputation of the Black Legion, that's good. Where's my like reputation with everyone here? Can I get that side quest to go to the Slither Slayer from Kasparo? Or do I need to work on my reputation further?
Not ready.
Okay, laboratory. Here we are. Here we come. Come here, you miserable creatures. Test my skills. Test my wrath. Test my everything. Okay, there was some infrequent. Not exactly infrequent.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, we don't need to interact with Zeus. It's already been taken care of. It's always putting me off, like in games like this. It's not the only problem of the specifically Grim Dawn. A lot of games have this feature when the zombies or enemies and monsters rising right under the concrete floor without like doing anything to it visually. It's like, what the fuck? I should be safe here, but here they come. Okay, Inferno plus 1 point here into my stats.
Can't do that.
There's betrayed guy. Was betrayed to the very end, as we were keep him frozen indefinitely. Oh, we did, okay, I was like, we level up, we already like spend the points. Didn't even notice it.
Not ready.
Didn't even notice when we level up. Yeah, not bad. Like less than 2 hours already. What, 4 levels? And we're fighting level 63 enemies here, so my level doing great. A game doing great. Been more or less balanced. Obviously, the boss will be higher level. The warden, I suspect he at least will be 68. I suspect he at least will be 68. Like 5 levels above me. But let's see how that'll be in reality. Oh, he's a cluster, nice. Let's running low on boost. Currently have 2 easy clusters. It's like a scroll of primal chaos in Titan Quest, but even better. Giving you 75 damage absorption.
That skill's not ready.
And for a decent amount of time. 8 seconds. Right, 8 seconds, 75. I didn't mess up the numbers.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, I'm gonna go and check this suspicious area first. Do the spiders in their place. Only to find a legendary item among the spider loot. Give me that.
And we gotta think our way out of this.
Where is the hardcore mod? Welcome, Rocket War Chief. Welcome, mate. Long time no seen. Greetings. No hardcore mod. This is like beta patch. This is beta patch.
Skill's not ready.
There was a panic mode. Okay, there was a panic mode. Yeah, there was like no reason to go hardcore in a beta when the patch changing. We trying the bugs fix.
Can't do that yet.
How's it going for you, mate? I saw you were playing a little bit of Path of Exile. How was your season? We didn't have a like opportunity to start it at all. So what do you feel about the new season, Path of Exile? Is it like going well?
Ready.
All good, nice. And Path of Exile is okay. Yeah, I've been more or less fine here. Like I mean, as fine as it's possibly be. Got a little bit sick, got a cold. Still have it. But overall, yeah, everything fine. More or less already finished the harvesting. Well, harvesting the harvest in a village. So maybe in near future we'll have some weekends actually, guys, free for streaming too. We'll see how this go. Yeah, the cold is going around. It's like, you know, I was like very careful here. Yeah, it's it's just a, you know, it's just the time of the year when you're going outside during the morning and it's so fucking cold. It's really cold outside. Like we've been going to fishing like in 3 a.m. A couple of weeks ago. Well, when the autumn just started, and it was like 2 degrees outside. 2 degrees Celsius. It was, I was like wearing the jacket and stuff, like during the winter. And but during the days, like going to 20 degrees and shit. So a lot of people just catching a normal cold by not wearing appropriate clothes, you know, for weather. But in my case, it's like some kind of virus thing, because my brother got a cold, like whole family got a cold basically, and just sick. Brother, his girlfriend, my parents, everyone got it.
I can't do that yet.
There's some kind of like virus-based cold.
That skill's not.
I will die in the 2 degrees. Well, it's not actually some cold. I remember time when I was young and going to school during minus 20 degree. It's like it's getting quite a bit warmer here in my parts compared to how it was when I was a kid and my parents were kids as well. So it's like getting your full haste of snow, you know, when you're a kid, and minus 20 degree, and you need to go to school. It was normal back in the days. Yeah, bloody global warming. Wear a sweater and take vitamins, all good.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah. Not exactly a sweater, but it's not exactly cold right now. I mean, it's like 20 something, 25 degrees or 20. I don't know. Let me ask. I don't see it. 24 right now outside. So it's like quite hot, I would say. Well, not comfortable. Anyway, guys, the warden fight. I should drop the
That's locked.
bloody locked. Bloody lock, I should have dropped the portal, right? Can drop still a portal over here. Here we go. He's level 69, so I was predicting 68, but it's a 69. Are we going, we're doing okay. Unless he crit me. And he has 8% chance to bloody crit me.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Okay, let's disengage, wait for my heal skill.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, good, he killed the Raven. Come here, you stupid
do that yet.
bird. Come here and heal me. You're not usually face tanking this guy, right? Okay, he's dead, no challenge. Wasn't the fastest fight, however. Yeah, should work on my DPS for sure. Yeah, physical damage reduction, the defense ability, a lifesteal Grim Dawn, also maximum resistance. Yes, yes. Let's think about the physical reduction. In the current patch, they did reduce the physical damage from enemies, from bosses and a bunch of like other enemies. Elites, basically, I think whole physical damage on elite and ultimate difficulties, right? So enemy have less physical damage right now. We were talking about it. But some enemies have ability to sunder you, which is gonna give you 25 more incoming damage, right? There was no sunder ability for the Warden so far. Also, all of those bosses right now, they guarantee a drop in monster and frequent. So farming for important monster and frequent you need for a build.
That skill's not ready.
Like in my case, we're using Calendar Tempest, like a fire damage here. It took me no time to farm it. I just like literally went like kill the Kizork twice, got the best item you can get, in my opinion, which is looking good for physical resistance, 4%. And more importantly 24% casting speed and shenanigans. So we took it and that was really great. Okay, we're done here with Act 1. No challenge. So yeah, there was a bunch of things gonna be changed in the current patch.
Come see what's left of my
Well,
wares.
current impending patch. This is a playtest still. The beta patch. There was a whole let me see, do I have a link here? Let's see if I have a link here. Well, okay, there's a there's the link to the play test change logs, but there's the change log for all the
Iron well spent.
improvements and stuff they
Come
trying
see
to
what's
implement.
left of my wares.
It's huge. If only I could like stack RE in Grim Dawn, would be way cooler. What do you mean stack RE? When it's coming out, no idea. I mean, means getting more RE. We have here Flash Freeze here and Calendar and Tempest. They both RE skills. They stack in each other perfectly well, more than well, I would say. And well, Calendar to passes every skill. I don't know how much, like, it's just basically been improving the fire damage with skill. Fire damage getting stuck, and yeah, I'm not sure like if I understand the how else he should be stuck in. When the patch come in, why Occultist to this? It was requested. The build itself requested by Master Holds. Yeah. For some like mage build with all of those. Occultist not doing much here, but it's giving me the vulnerability, right? Minus elemental resistances, and it's giving me that poison resistance, and acid, and well, physical damage resistance. Also the Raven that can heal me and give me more elemental damage here. So it's not giving me much, but it's doing something. It's doing something. I originally thought I was going like when I created this build, I was going either damage or a chaos damage with it. But then I decided like elemental looking good as well. So yeah, Arcanist is the more of a skill about we're using.
Come see what's left of my
But yeah, the previous question you were asking about when the patch gonna come, nobody knows. They say it will be a long play test. However, it's definitely gonna come before a new DLC, right? The Grim Dawn getting a new DLC. Yeah. And it will be next year around spring. So that's basically it. The Demon Sigil could be fire to fire, could be countered to the fire damage. I mean this one. Yeah, you know, I didn't saw any like any monster infrequent. I didn't pay attention to this. It could be, but do we really need it? Distraction. So I have fire and chaos damage here to begin with. Okay, we don't have like any constellation. This is looking good. Level 65 fire damage. Acid damage converted to chaos damage. It's better armor, offensive ability, physical resistance, piercing resistance, Doom's Bolt, we don't care. You're losing some 36 vitality resistance, which is acceptable. At this time. And 3 more armor. Servant Face. Buff automatically activated. Grant embrace the whispers of the witch gods and forsake your old beliefs to empower yourself and nearby allies. So it's giving me more fire damage. And oh, okay, it's giving me 20 Easter resistance with this aura. There's another thing about this new patch. You see all those auras over here. I don't need to activate them manually. They activated by the Owen. Okay, this is another level 65 items we're looking forward to. Let's just sell in. Don't need this sword here, do we? Vitality damage, maximum chaos resistance. If I ever need maximum resistance. What about glows? Physical damage. Reduction in trauma, casting speed. It does have a casting speed, however, with the glows and a bunch of armor. No damage. Unchained Fury, defensive ability minus defensive ability. Minus defensive ability not that great. It's only 30, but still. Probably gonna use this Soul Torch anyway. So this is gonna be sold.
See you around.
No poison resistance. Over 37, mate. Over 37.
I'll keep your stash safe.
I just didn't have my Blood of Drink activated at
I'll
that
keep
point.
an eye out.
Who cares about poison resistance now?
Is it finished? The Warden's defeat is a great victory.
Okay, Warden's defeated.
Before
Oh, very well.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Devil's Crossing. It's quite a bit more that before we can get this powder actually to improve my resistances even faster and maybe some damage.
Put it to
Damn
good
it.
use.
Okay, repair the breach. Need to do some construction work. Yeah, and also think about to pay attention for is like we get a special evade skill here, and developers produce some monstrous animations for big attacks, so we can kind of react with the evade and shenanigans. So do we need actually faction quest, right? Devil Crossings. It's over here. Should we have additional quests here? Oh, there it is.
There you. Yes.
Okay, the Sliss quest. Yeah, let's do the Sliss quest first. Get into that annoying area with. There's a poison ground, acid ground.
That skill's not ready.
Get those numbers up for Nemesis for sure. So like, I did use a sigil to get an. Sorry, still coughing here. So I got a sigil to get to my legendary difficulty, ultimate difficulty here. But originally the patch at some point will be enable you to get to ultimate difficulty right at the start. They did some balancing with like previous difficulty also can be played up to level 100. They're gonna scale the monsters on the previous difficulties to 100. But yeah, because I haven't had like any reputation boost on when we just like gallops for a normal difficulty. Our reputation kind of suck right now.
That skill's not ready.
We're gonna find the Nemesis. We're gonna test my might against. Unlike Memento Mori, who running away from a challenge. I never running away. I'm gonna find those guys. And I'm gonna kill those guys. Or maybe die trying. Which is highly unlikely, but...
That skill's not ready.
Oh my god, look at my health. It's a bit poison. Well, I wish that all monsters are equal to above your level when you're like loaded on any difficulties. I still think that some areas will be will have monsters with specific levels there, like for example low levels here in Burrow Witch will have like always like monsters like 50 something. I think that's gonna be like that for a while. Okay, this guy is like this guy interesting. This guy's very interesting. retreat, save. Fuck. Those guys are they're super serious about trying to fucking wreck me. Did I just fucking die here?
That skill's not ready.
Fuck. Fuck. Really? Oh my god. Really? Got wrecked, boy. Hello Lenny's. Hello Lenny, welcome to this clown fiesta of the stream when we just got beaten to punched to death by some bullies. You know, like, I feel like I got a lot of damage just like staying on a poisoned ground too, or something. Your idea of never running away, it looks a bit like running very much away. Was it?
That skill's not ready.
It was a gesture of goodwill, mate. We give them a chance to believe they have a chance to win against me. Embolden the monsters, you know? Oh my lord. Wait, is this the celestial shit? Why is like saying something? Okay, it's an item. Never mind, it's an item.
I can't do that yet.
But those guys just destroyed me. Literally, what? The spider's just destroying me. And more importantly, they were like healing as well. Just the ultimate way to cheat in. Looking at this and getting each to play Grim Dawn again. Go for it, mate. I mean, Grim Dawn became in like it was this dodge mechanic. It's almost feel like I'm playing in the Pass of Exile, honestly. Alright guys, can we do something about those bastards over there? Dare to challenge me. My Raven is not here. I'm gonna go and proc one of those guys here. Alright. See, that's the guy who was like healing them. See, that's the guy who was healing those bullies. Oh no, they're healing by themselves, is it? Okay, okay, proc one guy. Come here, come here.
I can't do that yet.
The shield, he's just a regenerator, that's why. He just can regenerate. And can punch me for quite a bit. So it's problem, like our current problem is my defensive ability. He had 12% chance to crit me here. That guy has 12%, almost 13% chance to crit. No wonder we just like died there. And Hail Mighty Hero, welcome, welcome, sir. Thank you very much for following. Really appreciate it.
Spoken like a true Luke Master General.
Luke Master General just gonna die here. Still too much. Retreat, repent, jump.
I can't do
Raven,
that
come and heal me. Anyone running for me? Okay, just proc one of those guys. Too low on defensive abilities.
That skill's not ready.
And those guys can be freezed by my freezing ability too, which is doing me quite a disservice. Okay, we got it, we got it. We got all of them. No challenge shot. Well, maybe tiny bit challenge. So I need to use my supreme intelligence to kite those guys. Honestly, the fight was disgusting. It's probably literally the worst enemies we could get, because like all of them were having quite a bit of physical damage to begin with. We couldn't freeze them. Shenanigans. And they were killing my Raven, who was supposed to kill me. Often.
Not ready.
Oh wait, like I just noticed those guys actually. Oh, you know what? Why they were doing so much of critical damage to me? They like level 71, at least. Normal monsters didn't catch like what the level was of the boss, the elites there. So maybe like 10 levels above me. Of course that's gonna work. And there's also this one. Okay, ignited mercy damage. They did rework the buffs to the monsters in the current patch.
That skill's not ready.
So there is no buff in myself here much. They did rework how it's all the shenanigans works here. Oops. Really? Second time? In that...
I can't do
Maybe
that.
I should have waited here until we get to level 70 or something. This is not good. This is our second death and in the same place. Second death today. That one happened too fast. Like, didn't press my mirror. There's 4% chance to crit me there. It just doesn't look that much. Just think about it. Okay. Probably took quite a bit of damage from just running on this poison ground. That's also could be the case. I'm well known to die into some just running past the easy ground or something in a hardcore mode. Level 71.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, that's like a lot of damage right from. He's unstoppable in a while. Got a legendary in him as well. Got that. Now I wonder how our boss fight gonna go. Just dying to some elites here. The boss probably will be like level 75.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, there's another elite. Pay attention, dude. Don't stay into the poison ground here. Lord of the Deep. Get out of here to your deep waters or whatever you came from. Whatever deep hole you crawled. Grab the loot. Have a lore item here. Okay, essentially that's all for this level. Only 2 deaths. Say no challenge. Get into 64 soon. Probably gonna get it before the boss fight if I'm not gonna die here.
I can't do that yet.
Some more sleaze. Okay, a little bit more. Come on, level up.
That skill's not ready.
Raven's still alive. There it is, level 64.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. Arcanist plus 1 points here. And we're still like trying to level up that Inferno. Yeah. Sure, I mean, like, why not? It's additional damage.
I can't do that yet.
We definitely need more damage. There's Elite.
Can't do that yet.
If you can't freeze those elites, they're not of a problem. Okay, this elite couldn't do anything. Just permanently frozen, more or less. That's a boss fight room. We can't do anything else here. Let's go boss room.
That skill's
Level
not ready.
74, 10 levels above me, and she has a Thunder ability. So that's like Thunder that dealing additional damage. Let's not.
Can't do that yet.
1 second. Okay, got a potion. Get the fuck out of here. Get a potion. Get the fuck out of here. Raven heal, please. Raven heal.
I can't do that yet.
Thunder it. Thunder it, dude. 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
That skill's not
There's goes a potion. Raven dead. We kill it. No problem. No panic at all.
Can't do that yet.
Slightly bit more of those Slytherin bastards. The formula. So we do want like leave the formula for ourselves. All right. Have air alert here. Meanwhile. So I just saw that there's a seasons in the Grim Dawn. Are they regular seasons? They are developed by community, so they're not regular seasons by any means. There is a bunch of community developers, and including like some big streamers, ranked by Protoss. If you know about the guy, he's collecting money for next season. It's like some 100k bucks for something. So as long as the community have money to develop for next season, there will be next season. But yeah, it's like it's not coming from developers themselves. It's just community stuff.
Yes? There are several rundown maps.
Wait, what? Did we not pick up the formula? There it is. Oh, he asking me for dynamite. You're not even... What? He's just asking me for dynamite now, not for this
Got
quest.
something you need
Oh,
stashed?
okay. Hold it. So that was the idea. Let's get like some 3 dynamites out of here.
It's safe with me. Promise.
Yeah, thanks for the information, exciting. Would be great if there would be official with the next DLCs. I think this could be, I think this could be the thing. If the DLC gonna
Oh, good. Of course.
prompt more people to play the Grim Dawn, and if that they also like I think they also watching a reaction from community on the seasons. So if there's more community members interested in the seasons, I think the developers themselves could be participate in it or make it regular happening. I mean, Warhammer 40k still have seasons every like what, thrice a year.
There you are. Come, nearly a century ago, a man named Oswald Hargate created the first slith.
I will find these notes for you
have something for me?
and keep the formula for myself.
What? No, you're being off.
If you keep the formula for ourselves, we can get something in Ashes of Malmoth DLC.
I'll give you a good price on what I've
I
got
believe.
left.
Maybe I'm mistaken on that part, but I think that's how it was working before. Okay, medals. You know what? I should have checked the medals more thoroughly. Because we have like just like some basic medal here. Let's see what we just sold here. Physical vitality damage. Okay, those guys not good. This one 31 to all damage. It's not really that great too. Legendary Storm Titan's threats, lightning damage. I shouldn't really care. What else? How do you find the Grim Dawn compared to Diablo 4? Compared to Diablo 4? Better in all aspects, mate. It's like you just can't compare those games. Diablo 4, it was like I call it in my review is RPG for masses. At least it was like people who never played any action RPG before were interested, and it had a great story, great storytelling, but nothing else. It's just like if you're enjoying the character building, it wasn't there. It's just Diablo 4 right now. It's bare bones. Bare bones with a lot of lags. All right. There's a lot of lags. At least when I was like playing the season 1, they still were there, and they still were giving me some grief, like dying. There's absolutely nothing there right now. There's no balance to the builds as well. On the other hand, Grim Dawn is like one of the best action RPGs there is. It has a great balance to all the builds. It's decently complicated. Alright, maybe not going overcomplicated like people complaining about Path of Exile. Yes, in Path of Exile they're more complicated than Grim Dawn. With the current patch, they're trying to even simplify some crafting in Grim Dawn, which is a good thing in my opinion. I don't need that much of like resources anymore. Okay, this is an interesting sword to check out. Yeah, so like in any aspect you just look at Grim Dawn is just better.
I do the best I can with what I've
Not
got.
gonna say like not like enjoying Diablo 4. It's just like again at the current moment it's a bare bones. They're trying to go like maybe on a level with the Path of Exile for sure, but they're not doing much for it. And the Pass of Exile have years and years of development before they got to the current level. So, like, yeah, Diablo is something you should compare more with Pass of Exile to begin with. So it's like more in that type of action RPG. It just, yeah, Pass of Exile is way more exciting, way more better. Okay, let's see how much of a damage we're gonna have if we change this sword over here. 1200. Oh, we can't? Oh, it's like require Canin, never mind, 300, never mind. I'm a fool. 300 Canin. And 7. I'm gonna put it still in my storage for now. We're probably gonna stick with this scepter because -1 to flesh freeze. It's huge. Thank you for your assessments. I will look for sites in my native language that offer good guides and tips to Grim Dawn or to Diablo. What is your native language? That for
See what's left of my wares.
Grim Dawn. There's the Grim Dawn tools. I know, but I'm not sure about like if they provided any guides in other languages. There are definitely a lot of guides in the different languages for the game, for sure. It is way more complicated in many aspects if you compare it to the Diablo. Diablo, well, tried to do it. Diablo 4 tried to do it complicated with those like damage buckets, right? When they when there's tons of like damage types, and you're not sure if they doing anything for you, right? Then you need to be careful not to be in the same damage bucket. And there was generally explanation to all those types were very poorly made.
That skill's not ready.
Oh my god, this guy almost killed me again. Need more health for this, guys. Need more health for this build. You're burning a race in Germany. Germany in general have a big action RPG community, so I expect there will be a lot of guides for Grim Dawn. Memento Mori here is German as well.
I can't do that yet.
Well, I mean, again, the most popular streamer, the best streamer in Grim Dawn section, ranked by Protoss, he's also German. He's streaming in English, so, but it's still so people communicated with him using German. So maybe it's a better guy to start with. Yeah, the most popular streamer of whom I never heard tomorrow again. Okay, we're saving the kids here. Is the family there? Are you insane? You can't do this. Also, hail mighty hero, Daisy Crystal. Welcome, Sirkumesh, for following. You can't give up now. Wait, we didn't save? Oh my god, we didn't save it? Oh my god, really? Chat! We got a Sinner's Torch.
I can't
Oh,
do that yet.
Jesus Christ. We just were the cause of those innocent children to be burned to death. Look a little bit weird working. Okay, you got a crystal pad. That's a mini lure. Wait, can you use both of them at the same time? Is it only one can be?
I can't do that yet.
Well, yeah, they are cosmetic spells, but can you use both? I was under the impression it was like only one pet. Like, I never really like run with them because the items that you need to summon them is just taking a place in your inventory. There's nothing here. You can summon them from your stash. Well, and they never die, right? Alright, to interact with this. They never die because they're cosmetic pets. Except when you restart the game.
That skill's not ready.
Or restart the session. Okay, those boys levels 65, so they at least scaling pretty well with my level. Quite good.
That skill's not ready.
Looking forward to that fight with the stun jack dude. You know, the one that killed me like what four times on normal. Looking forward to my revenge. Yeah, I remember our hardcore run. I ran with the mini war, completed the game and survived. You ran without a pet and died. Pets does matter. They do matter. Yeah, then thanks for your information. I'm out then. Dogs is asking for a round in the sun, in the forest. Good job, mate. Take care of yourself. Thank you very much for following. And have fun walking your dog. Both of you have fun. Cheers. Cheers.
I can't do that.
And until next time, we're streaming. We're supposed to stream the Grim Dawn at the same time tomorrow as well. Kind of like variety streaming too. There will be Lies of P later today, and we also probably gonna start the Cyberpunk new run, Phantom Liberty. This week, some days this week. Then tomorrow was saying, well, stupid Jack team was kind of underpowered against like my 3k lightened bonuses. Yeah, we'll see how it's gonna go for me. Meanwhile.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, this is Ghost that's supposed to freeze you, but he getting frost by me. This should be easy. 500,000 health. No challenge.
I can't do that yet.
A monster infrequent that give me the flash freeze for my cold damage, or more cold damage to my flash freeze. It's a rare shield. I'll take it. And now the legendary. There are so many legendaries today. No kidding. They did change how the loot work in Grim Dawn now. So quantity-wise, you should supposed to get a less loot, right? They decrease the quantity of the loot, but they increase the quality of dropped items. So maybe that's why like we get a more legendaries drop in here and there. I'm drawing legendaries now. I'm dropping from every tree in Ultimate apparently. Well, okay, so let's be honest. Like the Grim Dawn always was generous in terms of legendaries, right? Especially if you're playing Grim Dawn after Titan Quest. It's such a difference, mate. It wasn't okay. So like I say always, but I guess the most changes about like legendary and rare items drop rate. It came from the patch back in the days when they introduced the totems, right? So totems like almost guarantee like dropping you something good, like is a blue or a purple item. It wasn't always like that, however. Okay, we need to take revenge on this poor man dying near the road. He was tricked by his partner. Yeah, it's really a problem to get swapped with all those things swapped. So you cannot even use 5% of them level some character up for a build. Just put them into the storage, mate. They belong in a museum, which is, well,
I can't do that.
Grim storage, Grim Dawn storage, or stash, or whatever other program you're using. I mean, I wanted to make a Storm Serpent because I like the level 94 epic set. Now I'm like drawing legendary things for her.
Can't do that yet.
Well, that's how it is. And when you you know, when I was playing on my Panetti missile build, and I really need those items for a build.
Can't do that.
I got such a problem finding them. So I guess like it could be worse, right? You do can like change some items, some gamble for your current legendary items, trying to get like different items out of them. You could do that. Okay, there's more legendary coming from here, probably.
Skill's not ready.
Oh, those guys look like a problem. Those guys look like there will be a trouble. Jump, 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 jump. Retreat. Don't have a bird. At least level 65. Okay, no legendary, bunch of greens. Do I even taken those? Yeah, I'm not playing for a P, I'm playing because I like some sets. Even I've got like 100% things that are much more powerful. Yes, like I understand you, and you know, like it's even better if you're playing for some set and to make the set actually work. You know, there's not all sets are actually working, I would say. There's definitely something that is better than another thing.
Can't do that yet.
So partially because of that, they're trying to recall the items themselves. Okay, level 65. We have a bunch of items we can use here now. Yeah, triple apparently I got like 1 or 2 items per set, and mostly when it was the triple digits items numbers, there are just too many sets. They work for some things, they don't for others. Fine with them to work for the farming and clearing it fast. Because most people like doing it for a game, you just like you say, farming, cleaning normal mobs. But if you dare to challenge the Celestials, huh? Now that's where the real character building is coming from.
I can't do that yet.
But yeah, like if you get into much of the same item from a same set, right? You always can replace that item for a different one. I think there's an option, right? That you can take one part of the set and gamble for to get another part of the set. But if you get in only like 2 pieces of the set in singular, like, so that's obviously not gonna work. Okay, is the Krowari camp here? Krowari camp. Need to help those guys to bring justice to this world. But before this happens, let's actually go and level up myself and get my items replaced. We have 3 level 65 items waiting in my bags. Yeah, man, don't worry, I'm not playing like for a game for 1,000 hours with the prime objective to kill some vanities super bosses.
You see anything you like?
What do you mean vanity super bosses? They are impudent fools who think themselves like gods, and you're just obligated to put them in their places. Yeah? Like you done that same thing in Titan Quest over and over again, being like God Slayer and Titan Slayer. It's just almost the same here, but you need explicitly look for those boys. Okay, chaos damage, sigil consumption. That's not gonna work. The shield looking interesting, right? For my cold build, if I'm gonna do that one. This is, we don't care. I don't care about this. +2 to Occultist. Okay, let's keep this one here for now. Probably selling all of Zeus. Doom Ball sliding damage. 37 to all damage. Kind of requirements for ranged weapons, +2 to total speed. This could be potential upgrade, maybe. Maybe. So let's see. We have this one with the same, actual less armor here, so level 35. So fire damage, chaos, offensive. Let's just try to compare it here. It's gonna reduce some of my resistances, right? Is there any vitality resistance? We'll lose a bunch of vitality resistance over here. But is there resistance we good because it's giving me that separate face? Alright. Alright. What about this one? The bleeding resistance. So this is giving me additional physical resistance, which is kinda good too. Alright. So I guess we don't need this one. The gloves, vitality, casting speed. And +2 to Calendar's Tempest here, which is also kinda important. So let's grab this one. And there's my +1 to Arcanist here. An elemental exchange tour. So this is gonna give me quite a bit of stuff here. We're losing 5 to casting speed, however. Which is kinda a lot. So health got down here. Defensive ability, offensive ability got up overall. The damage was calendared and past 15k. We started with a 10k today. It's going to 15k, so that's kind of good. Resistances wise, elemental resistance are good, well, more or less because we have Raven buffs. But the moment Raven die, we get in quite a bit of damage from it. Is the resistance over a maximum, so I can remove like purified salt from here and get my chaos resistance in order. And we have some bleeding resistance here as well. Maybe okay. So that's how we're gonna change the things. Let's get the Silk Swatch here out of this. Out of this, get a Sanctified Bond out of.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Keep the add-on here. So this is goes over here. There's gonna be some vitality resistance, some chaos resistance. Bleeding resistance. How can we improve it without like?
Bring me back something interesting.
Without sacrificing much. Silk Swatch, this is gonna give me some bleeding resistance here. But I was like thinking about like putting armor plate here so I can increase my armor absorption overall. Alright. That would make some sense. But we do need a bleeding resistance already. Okay, I'm gonna put a Silk Swatch over here for now.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah, for now. So what do I have? Calendar Tempest, 24 out of 16. So we're still missing. Wait, despite this these gloves here, we're still missing on Calendar Tempest. Is it?
What do you want?
Let's take a look, shall we?
This is go shoulders, chest, and leg armor. We also have, okay. I was thinking maybe I can put it in gloves. We can put this chaos resistance back, like a 77 already, okay. So what else we can put in the gloves?
Be safe out there.
Over there.
See anything you like?
Something I can make my armor value growing up.
Iron well spent.
Let's check it out. But yeah, the calendar Tempest is still 2 levels away from reaching the maximum here. Elemental Exchange, on the other hand, getting close to hard comp here. Just one more point in it. That's good. Like I said, get more offensive ability too.
So what brings you to my forge?
So we're looking for something that I'm gonna put on my gloves here. Gloves. Okay, say hand armor. Okay, it's not a gloves, it's hand armor. It's say like a restless remains. can get me a casting speed, which is also okay, right? Our casting speed actually dropped. Okay, it was 158, 157. It didn't drop that much, but it's could be better. And there's still something also all armor, so we can put on the gloves. Let's see. Offensive ability, all retaliation damage, constitution, cold resistance, increase armor by 4%. Okay, physical lightning resistance, 15 armor, elemental resistance. I think elemental resistance would be good, and piercing resistance spell. Yeah. So we do need some elemental right now. But it's level 75. 10 more levels. The laser over here, poison bleeding resistance, and defensive, which is even better. The Underbog laser.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
So nothing actually of importance. What about this? Can I get myself that elemental resistance over here? Can get elemental resistance to pets. Yeah, because without Raven here, we have only 51 elemental resistance. And the stupid Raven bound to die in some fights. So we can't exactly rely on him much. Let's go and clear the area upstairs here. Oh my god. You don't want a Calendar Tempest in your main attack skill. Cause that's just gonna spell a disaster.
I can't do that yet.
Well, the Raven already dead. That would happen. Stupid bird. Have no will to leave much. Okay, this journey was pointless. Let's go around. Honestly, I was expecting a little bit more of damage boost from all of this new especially from +1 to Arcanist skill over here, and it's like should get +3 to Calendar's Tempest, right? Whatever.
That skill's not.
Guess my current problem is like to try to take care of my defensive ability problems. If I can freeze the enemy, yeah, we kind of like don't really care much about the defensive ability in that regard. But you saw like with that totem that happened just, well, half an hour ago. When you got enemies, a bunch of elites that could have been freezing.
That skill's not ready.
They destroyed me. There's 11% to 12% chance to crit. Also, an ability to freeze enemies, greatly reducing my fire damage from my Calendar's Tempest, because when it freezes in, it's mean that the buff of minus fire resistance applying to enemy, meaning we gotta do like more damage in the process. Yeah, when you get a chill heart, you should be fine with the freezing. Chill heart as a relic. So you know we're not playing in. Oh, the blade.
I can't do that yet.
Raven is down. Okay, I probably know the blade is like. Is this for the quest or something? But I can't remember the stats. It's got it by standing in that green circle in the one grid of the tree. Yeah, for a special legendary quest. Let's go and just clear this place because we can. Gonna show them who's the boss. Yeah, I can't even do the Dahlia quest because I'm not with the Kelman faction. Dahlia. So maybe I will get someone out of the Great Quest. You mean the Great Quest, the one when you in Forgotten Gods, when you need to destroy a bunch of crates, and they open a secret passage after that in the ruins. Is that the Great Quest? Oh my god, mate. Good luck with that. This is literally the Great Quest. There's literally the hardest boss in the whole game is behind that quest. It's the strongest celestial in the whole game. Guarding the treasure and loot. So yeah, kind of funny, because you're not like intent to fight celestials.
That skill's not ready.
You have no intent to complete it. It's just like I want to see what happens and maybe get some stuff out on the way. I'm gonna tell what happens. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go in the passage, right? You're gonna see that bunch of maggots.
Can't do that yet.
Really easy targets. You're gonna go there right in front of a maggot, so try to get close to it, to hit with your auras or whatever. And like next second, you're gonna instant die without realizing what even happened. Because those guys are hidden for more than 20k easy.
I can't do that yet.
Now we can dodge. Good luck with that dodge. No, I did try to dodge those guys, honestly. Like, last time, my best build I had, I went into that quest, right? The Great Quest, it was the last quest I was doing in a game. And this is like where I died first time, and for like next 50 times or something, never killing the great boss. That's how like serious human being. It's really hard the boss fight. I mean, really hard.
I can't do that yet.
And by best build, I mean like the build that I could destroy other Celestials like Mogadren and a bunch in a couple of minutes without suffering much of like damage from them. Okay, so Darla or Dakla, whatever quest required, so we get into the Tomb of the Korvac first. And this area is off limit if you don't choose Camden, and I never choose a Camden. Oh, you can get there, mate. No problem. You don't need to be a Camden chosen. You can get there, no problem. It's just you need a quest in order to get there from Dyla. Right, you need to be in legendary difficulty. You need to have you need to get all those steps done before you are able to open a door or something. Can you repeat the other quest with the blue zombie? Absolutely. Wait, I mean, repeat if you already done it. I don't think you can repeat it if you've done it, but if you fail to escort the zombie, you just can restart the session. Oh my god. Sorry guys. A little bit of sneezing here. Like I say, still kind of ill here. Nah. I'm not sure I can get back into the loot area itself. I would try and search. Figure it's a one and done deal. But this Shambler's will almost kill me again. Like what the fuck? 7% chance to be created here against those elites. I really need that level 75 and
That skill's not ready.
start investing into my defensive ability. With some reputation, augments powder, and shenanigans. Well, and level 75 crafted items too. Did we just crit for 50k? Am my eyes deceiving me? So we just critted for 50k. Which is kinda cool. Yeah, get one shot per, yeah, but I would never like another Heart of Darkness and the Memento Sinks and the latest like no longer there. Did you kill the boss? Did you kill the boss? If you didn't kill the boss, you still can get there. If you kill the boss, you maybe probably still can get there, but there will be no loot.
Can't do that yet.
Those beasts don't like the fire at all. Well, like in the nature of the beasts, I actually don't like fire and don't like smokes. Can you keep it keep yourself protected if you're using some smoke while shaking for honey. Like this guy just level 71. Got her sting. From a poison damage, a retaliation added to attack with Dread Evil Eye. Okay, I'll take it. Not that we need it for this build, but one bar away from 66. Apart from my, like I said, defensive ability, I feel like we're doing great on this build. The damage could be obviously better, It's not that it's like completely nonsense. Vengeful Wrath. Damn it, do I really need to craft this? Sorry about that. So yeah, quest done, I kill it.
We have to hit them hard and fast.
Almost level up.
I do the best I can with what I've got.
So what we need? The Wrath Stamp in. There it is. It's cost me like Ether Crystal. Jesus Christ.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
Robin in the middle of a day. That's what it is. That's what it is. Maybe I just should leave this shrine, since we have a lot of shrines here, and nonetheless. I have like a previous devotion I didn't spend. So as I was saying, we started on my Soulless Witch Pain. 40 chaos damage, doing nothing for me. Physique and a little bit of spirit and offensive ability. I'll take it. So there's fire damage and defensive ability. More defensive ability and fire damage over here. And what we want is Eldritch Fire to put on my Curse of Vulnerability. So 3 more points here. Okay, pacify Zeus goons. Doesn't look like we're missing anything here, does it? And they'll be like level 66 right away.
Keep your weapons where I...
So what I can do, I'll do it. And it's in the Royal Jelly. Here you are. I'm gonna check out the troll.
Come see what's left of my wares. See you around.
Let's see actually if we can use any reputation items over here. Rings and animals. Okay, so there's elemental resistance. There's elemental resistance. We definitely can use this one right away. Can use this one. Probably even more of this can be used. Anything for a weapon, however. There's a weapon, a vitality damage, damage to undead. This one offhand, and 100 health, increase health regeneration. Okay. This one, cold damage and offensive ability. And there is some. Okay, so like we probably can get this offensive. Okay, not offensive ability. Not offensive ability. Maybe health over here. 3% health. For now. It's better probably. There's offensive ability, but we need some defensive here. There's amulets. Fire damage. Elemental resistances. Okay, yeah, amulets is probably not good for us. The rings on the other hand. So elemental damage, some defensive ability, which is good. Casting speed, poison acid resistance, elemental resistance, calendar tempest. Okay, this is definitely good for me. Calendar tempest. This is gonna max out my calendar tempest right away. Do we want to replace another ring over here, like this one that didn't fire damage? Probably not, right? Ring of Flame. Let's see what is selling here. Is there damage? Elemental damage, this was selling. This we definitely selling, don't need any of those. A recipe, get out of here. So this, plus 2 shaman, vitality damage. Just put it in my storage. There's Corruptor's Mask, alright. That's my vitality damage, set I was using for my pet build. A lot of physical damage here. Can really utilize that. This was selling, this was selling. Physical damage, this is all be sold. Sold. What about this one? Lightning and electrocute damage. Dawnbreaker light. Dawnbreaker. Okay, goes here. So let's see.
See you around.
First of all, we're replacing this ring here. So some Ether resistance. Replacing it with this one, Rowari, elemental damage. So basically more damage, a little bit more of defensive ability. Casting speed always good, like I say. And my Tempest skill is gonna grow even higher. 1500 over here. Is going to 15k, go to 16k. 1.5k basically. The damage. Okay. Lost some chaos resistance. But we can put a chaos resistance. Chaos elemental resistance, hold it. Chaos resistance. We can put a chaos resistance over here on my gloves. Make it to 73. Alright. Make it to 73. Don't need much of like elemental resistance now. But maybe I just put it over here. Just to go slightly over the top. So if you don't have a Raven, we still have my resistance close to 80, 77 without Raven. And on the weapons we can increase my health right now if I put those arguments here. So that's gonna increase my survivability. Like we have like 7k health here, nice, and will be even a little bit more damage here to the Calendar's Tempest. 17k and 800s. Nice. That was a good changes to the build. Barazu changes. Let's go and try to kill this troll here. Okay, it'll be easy. Maybe. Just dodge him, boy. He almost easily finished me off. Right, there's still the guy with the stun jacks. But we're gonna go this way first. Alright. We're gonna go this way first before reaching him. Continue, I will help you deliver the tribute. Okay, I got a scraps. So will this suffice? We just save the village, right? We just sell the village, delivering tribute.
That skill's not ready.
Should be proud of it. Okay, let's blow out the sink. Cost me quite a bit of dynamite. I need to craft more dynamite. Spirit Totem.
I can't do that yet.
Got them all? Got them all, got some legendary after all as well. Nice. Already half the way to 67 here. So getting 75. Maybe not gonna be that long.
That skill's not ready.
75 is like where our real game begins. Well, at least in terms of like improving the build. Could probably finally work on my defensive abilities. I still should spend those points into physics more. 2 more points physics, a little bit of defensive ability here and there. I know it's kind of strange, just like physics is not a skill you would think mage gonna invest into.
I can't do that yet.
But on the other hand, we definitely need the defensive ability. Okay, this is not the way I want to go. We want to go through the house, go down here and get this boss over here, level 70. So the most important thing is like to kill his dog here. Maybe all other boys as well. They keep freezing me.
That skill's not ready.
Do it like
That skill's not ready.
his ability to make me to put my skills on cooldown. Kinda meh. Attack speed to summon Hellhound. Oh god! Oh Jesus Christ! That's the DPS.
That skill's not ready.
I think that DPS is fine here, mate. No hardcore. Yeah, what not fine is like my defensive ability, for sure. It's kinda getting a little bit better when we proc in the arcane wheel, right? It's getting like 203 defensive ability all of a sudden. Have 4.6 seconds recharge, however, for skills after it's ended.
That skill's not ready.
So that's gonna be a little bit problematic. People in hardcore, I see them pumping physique. Like, completely honest, right? It's counterintuitive because you mage, you want to go like spirit, right? To get that more damage from your spirit, but like, it's really important to get that defensive ability. So if in all of those points are spent, right? I spent 35 in physique right now, and 14 in spirit somehow. But yeah, like most points went to my physique, basically. Meanwhile, let's see if there's a clown fiesta here gonna happen again. Who's those guys?
That skill's not ready.
Master, it's a Boris, Master of the Pit. Where is your friend? Well, he's still like trying to master me over here.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, you know, like there's no guy with a stun. Oh, there's never mind. There it is. I saw he killed his friend with a stun jacks. This guy over here. guess he's leeching too much health from me.
Can't do that yet.
Wait, he doesn't even have the stun checks. Don't find in a bloody totem. This is so uncool. This is not the same guy. This guy is no challenge. Brawler's Destruction rare medal. Oh well. This guy no challenge. Play the Shaman and Warrior mix at once and had like a tons of regens. Interesting. Okay, my side. Should I spare you? Alright, listen. Get out of here. Get moving, you knife. Oh, there's nothing destructible there. Okay, let's check this dead end over here a little bit.
That skill's not ready.
Finish this part of the tunnel. Yeah, defensive ability again, like, it's very important. We definitely want like at least so like 1700 over here. That's a good defensive right now. We probably want like 1800 to be more or less sure. 1800, maybe even 2k at this point.
I can't do that yet.
But unfortunately our real is like 1500 and it's getting me wrecked here and there. Okay. I'm gonna let those losers leave. Needs 3k like overall. Yeah, like for Celestials for sure, for sure. We're kind of a little bit far away from fighting any Celestials right now. Still need to get like my level 94 gear and well, level 100 at least. Among other things. Those guys high on the position, come on. What a cheating. Get down there and fight me like a man. Standing on top of your towers. No honor at all.
Can't do that yet.
Madman Wilson. It definitely was a man to attack me. It was basically a suicide.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, we'll take this. There's nothing here. As far as I can say. Dynamite is good. Where do we can craft the dynamite? It's 4th icon, right? But you need to use the easy crystal for it, which is kinda expensive too. Since like we're running low on easy crystals as well. The boomer just kill some old dude here. Probably gonna be okay against Darius in this place, right?
I can't do that.
The strongest enemy, the strongest boss here is that guy with the dog, whatever his name is. We just killed him. So the real boss here shouldn't be a problem. Should grab the totem, however, the shrine. It's a rat dog. Like, I mean, no, like he's as big as a dog. Maybe you, having rats, can see right away that that thing is a rat. But it definitely looked like a dog to me.
I can't do that yet.
There are rats bigger than dogs. You would say like they're dogs smaller than the rats in real life. That we meant to say. Yeah. They're Zeus, for sure.
I can't do that yet.
When we were in a village when the war started, and there were some relatives. That came to us, like on my father's side, and they brought the dog, right? And we have Richard. Like Richard was like twice bigger than a dog, right? And everyone were fearful. On my part at least, my family, that Richard gonna go and just kill the dog, playing with him or something. So like, just keep the cat out of here. Don't let the dog to the cat. Stuff like that. But yeah, like, Richard is a gentle soul. He's never gonna kill like stuff he don't need to kill. Yeah, one of my rats apparently does not drop at all. He's still mouse size. Well, even the younger like generation has already like outgrown him. Funny dude, so like, what is it? Something malnutrition or something? He's just not eating enough, or it's just something genetic, I don't know. Maybe other rats just bullying him and taking his food away.
That skill's not ready.
He identifies as a scorpion. He is carrying his tail like one. Which I've never seen before. He even holds his into my wrist when it's bad him. He's a lot, like, just does not grow. Very interesting.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, we found another boss meanwhile. I got my Raven. That's okay. Come here, Mr. Raven. Yeah, he's a champion pumpkin, sits all day. Like every other rats would be spherical by now.
That skill's not ready.
Well, it's appearing to me he's just destined for something great, right? With all his abilities. Sub nerds, welcome, Master Worlds, greetings, mate. Cheers. Hello, hello. Okay, let's go and meanwhile empty my pockets here. Too much of stuff we're carrying.
You see anything you like?
Sold. Someone that Hellhound probably selling it too. Sold. Brumblewine shield. Plus photo retaliation damage 33. I probably don't care about this. Just selling it. There's another monster infrequent we got from that guy. Is supposed to have the stun jacks, but he didn't. Vitality damage, that's for selling. That's just a bunch of useless loot. I'm getting richer and richer every time I'm visiting a shop. Okay, we do need a new breastplate, shoulder parts, right? Shoulder parts for this. Something with +2 to Iskander elemental exchange. Which is still one level, 1 point below.
Put it to good use. You see anything you like? Iron well spent.
Below the hard cap. Yeah, 1 out of 22.
Got something you need stashed?
Let's put this stuff over here for now.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Need something broken down?
Oh, no, that's... No breaking down anything. But really, like, the progress itself, cleaning speed, I would say, of the whole... When we actually, like, trying to fight everything, it's going so slow. This is our second day in ultimate difficulty. And we just barely finished the first act here. We done the whole normal in what, 3 days? 3.5?
What do you want?
You traitor, die! Level 69, so it's not that high level, comparatively speaking. He doesn't have any monster infrequent on him, doesn't look like. That guy is just a pleb.
I can't do that yet.
Anyway, it also doesn't look like we're gonna get the level up before the boss fight, unless I probably can turn down some reward requests. Okay, that's gonna happen.
That skill's not ready.
If I do that, it's probably be it's probably will be level 67 at this point. Okay.
That skill's not ready.
Mercilessly slaughtering everything around me. But yeah, like I say, imagine if this was the calendar Tempest had the same range as Flash Freeze. It's already, because we max level it with 26 out of 26 here. It's already have a maximum radius here, 5.8, almost 6 meters. But it's twice shorter than Fresh Freeze. Like, almost twice even. Just Fresh Freeze 16.6 right now. And we're not even close to the hard copy on it.
So bourbon's
So they'll just die.
I can't do that yet.
Probably shouldn't stay in that ether cloud or whatever he's
Do that
doing.
yet.
He's actually doing a damage retreat. Get my Raven up. Did force me to retreat. So I wonder if it was because of my defensive ability. Again, yeah. So 6.6 chance to crit me there. Didn't have yeah. So we absolutely need around 1800. Better yet, like 2k at this point, which is huge. Just think about it. That was a legendary. So we want the shards here. Destroy and keep for myself. Because we only we did use one is a cluster today. Where's the children? Are they back with their parents? Did they kill them?
Can't do that yet.
What's happened to the children? That's the question. Also, just realized we had some devotion points right I didn't spend. Good job to spend it after the boss fight. It's actually giving me some defensive ability and fire damage overall. Okay, okay. Could be worse, could be better.
That skill's not ready.
Back to the Arcovia. Sort out the quests. Already done that. With the shrine. Okay, so thank you. Okay, I found the text. Never mind. That's. So we got the Mogadran, right? Shrine here. Have enough reputations as
come see
goods.
what's left of my wares.
Not enough for this, however. This is actually level 50. Yeah? It's actually level 50 here. Doing some elemental damage, spear and casting speed, elemental resistance. This is huge for my build, right? 3 of Zeus elemental damage here. That's basically 19 elemental damage and more with, from spirit and casting speed.
But it's a good use.
Yeah, Outcast is level 72.
I can't do that yet.
So do we talk with those guys down here? We do, but first we do some leveling up here. So 11 points. Should I go more fire damage? More damage. Do it. Join the Devil's Crossing very well. Was there any quests here? Maybe not, maybe not. Anyway, guys. It's been almost 4 hours right now.
I'll give you a good price.
I feel like
for what I've got left.
feeling like I'm getting I getting worse here in terms of my cold. Alright, but we're still gonna play. I'm gonna try to play the Lies of P, which is approaching the big boss fight there as well. So let's talk about like what we did today. Alright, there's a bunch of changes happens with the build. A bunch of changes. we did improve our survivability quite a bit, but still have a problem with my defensive ability. Still a problem with my defensive ability. It's way too low for facing elites and bosses here. We did die to 2 elites today, twice or something. Yeah, especially with those elites that we can't actually freeze with my calendar and tempest. And if there are multiple of them, well, you just saw what happened to. We replaced a bunch of gear coming on level 65. I got a new everything. We also farmed Kizor's skull three times basically. Got the best one of it. So the only thing that haven't been replaced yet is the medal. The medal here, which could be kind of better than this, way better. And there are still shorter parts. I've improved my armor quite a bit. The problem is armor absorption. So we need to remove this silk swatch for armor absorption, but I need to also care about my bleeding resistance. That's why we're waiting for that augment so they can put on my clothes. We got a new relic today, Iskander balance. I got a new ring. We got the new helmet. Everything have basically the what they call the components on them, right? So my resistance more or less good. Apart from like bleeding resistance, cows missing 10 points here, but I would say that they're decent. We even like increase. We increased my DPS with calendar and tempest quite a bit. We started with 10k. And we got to 18k per hit, and that's the damage per hit, while increasing my casting speed from 112 or something to 116. So that's gonna help with my overall DPS. Right, DPS here is 39k right now. Actually, never paid attention much to this. Improve my health a little bit too. Finishing constellations. Okay, so yeah, we got my calendar and tempest to hard cap, and almost got elemental exchange to hard cap. Also, like get more absorption from Mevosphere's protection, right? Because we have +4 to all skills here with everything, every of my gear. So we're moving now to my reckless power, and. Devotion-wise, we finished a Jackal today and moving with Soul Village Blade, which Eldritch Fire are gonna be put on Curse of Frailty. Alright, that's more or less short version of what happened today and what we did.
Well, the world is on damnation. Now that we
can take the quest here though. It's because of Barnabas and Devil's Crossing.
Come, friend. Right to business. Nobody.
I will. Anyway, yeah. We're done with the Grim Dawn part of the stream today. A little bit more than 5 minutes break here, and we're switching to Lies of P.